Okay, Filson Alaska Tin Cruiser. Um, this has been quite a jacket for me. This is my first purchase from Filson. I saw some videos online about it and really liked the way it looked. But living in Canada, I could not actually go to a store and look at it, so I had to just order it online and hope for the best. So let's just talk about it. This jacket is 2 years old. I wear it almost all year round, even in the summer if I need to, if I'm doing kind of grinding or anything that I need the jacket to protect me with. But most of the use happens in the winter and fall and spring, when it's wet, when it's cold, when I really need the jacket for protection. So these snaps, first of all, are like the day I got them. They never come undone unless I need them to come undone. They're not wiggly, they're not loose, they're perfect. Everything on the pockets are amazing. The snaps are still very secure. These pockets, I can't believe, when you put something in them, even if you don't do up this flap, it will not come out. I don't know if it's because of the Filson material they use, whether it's the wax, it keeps everything lodged in there, nothing comes out. Here I still carry pens all the time, and here I've taken them out because I've actually, if you can see, I'm in the process of waxing it again for this coming winter. So this side's been done. In here, I mostly just keep anything like a water bottle. Sometimes my wallet goes in there if I'm constantly getting in and out of my vehicle. In here, it's actually perfect. I put a cell phone in here, and it slides in here so perfect. It's unbelievable. It was made for an iPhone 7 Plus, so that fits in there. I keep field notes in there, and they're just perfect reach across and just grab. Little flaws in the jacket. They're not flaws, they're just wear out points. Like you can see here, I'm constantly entering this jacket to get my phone, and it's a good, I call it like a spring finger open, so it receives a lot of wear just from going into my phone. On this arm, this is my dominant arm, so it receives a lot of wear all along the side. It's double layered, so it actually hasn't worn through my clothing, but it has worn through. I sent it back once, and they stitched, it's hard to see because of the wax, but they've stitched here, they've stitched here. It was all rips all along the seam. The jacket didn't fail, but it was ripping. And then down in here, this wear point is because I put my left arm in first and my right arm in second. And that's just kind of what's happened. There's another little rip going on here. But what I put this jacket through, I'm surprised it's still kicking. All the cuffs are perfect. The snaps are great. You know, they're the type of snap where even, if your cuff is really tight, if you've got a lot of layers on, the snap is not going to come open unless you let it. Okay, so folding the cuffs over, this is another little flaw here. There's a rip here. Unfortunately, this is on the single layer, and that is just over the jacket, constantly creasing over moving. With these jackets, they're usually worked quite hard, and with the work that they're put through, it's not a guy just standing there and looking at the sun. It's someone walking, moving, pushing, pulling. The inside is still immaculate. There's no tears. It feels good on my skin when I'm wearing short sleeves. Even better with a long sleeve kind of Stanfield jacket or something like that. This paint actually happened today, but that's fine. When I switch it over to the back, I have to wax the back. I'm surprised the back is still in great condition. There is no sign of wear. I wear a tool pouch almost every other day, and my tools constantly rub on here, and they're twisting and pushing the material, and there's not a single problem. When me and my girlfriend are going out in the woods, I carry so many things. You'd be surprised at what I've carried in the back here. Bunsen burners, pots and pans, food, dog leashes, all that stuff. And this pocket, it's easy to forget about, but when you have it, it's excellent, especially if you're camping and you want to gather tinder. You can put extreme amount of birch bark in here. So I like that feature. I'm not a hunter, so I wouldn't use it that way. It does accept the hood. I've never used it. For me, I've always been, involved in the oil rig and stuff like that, and they teach you never to use hoods because they get caught up. So I've inhabited that motto, and most of my jackets don't have hoods. There's a wear point right here where my suspenders on my tool belt have worn through, but when I flip it over, the material is like brand new. No dirt, nothing has ever seeped through this jacket. I'm extremely impressed, and I'm gonna keep this jacket going as long as possible. Ideally, I'd like to have two, one for work and one for, when I have time to do other things. But if you're looking at buying a Filson jacket and you want something that tells a story every time you look at it, like a sleeve, a pocket, and people ask you questions about it, this is the type of jacket you want to buy. And you can definitely put it through its paces. I have a pair of Filson's pants, and I'm going to do a review as soon as I'm done waxing and cleaning them up. Other than that, any questions, send a message. Thanks.